So this video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. I'm an entertainer. The one and only Apefather in the house. Wow! So I just wanted to give you my views on what I think is going on here. Now I understand a lot of people are going to disagree with me. A lot of people may agree with me. I understand you're going to say, well, it was a group of retail buying this thing, pumping it, that they took their profits right away. I think there's a little more to it. I think there's hedge funds involved here. I know that a lot of people are saying that's not the case. Hedge funds are not in this. They're not shorting this. They're not blah, blah, blah. I never said nothing about them shorting it, but I'm just saying that they're involved. I think there's a lot of hedge funds involved in this, and I think that they're distractions, and I think they want to get AMC Apes and GameStop Apes out. They want them to sell their shares. And I mean, look at this. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. You don't have to be Sigmund Freud. You don't have to be Albert Einstein to figure this out. So when this thing came out, what was it like? I don't know, $4. I don't even know what this thing was. This was like it was like a 2-week process. HKD. This thing went all the way up to what, over 2,500. Now the thing shot down to 650. So now let's say you were a person like you were an ape. I'll give you an example. You sold all your AMC and you jumped into this thing. You know, at whatever it was, $1,500 a share, let's just say $1,600 a share, you'd be crying the blues right now, okay? And it's the same situation with, the Megalodon here, Teddy Zane's baby here. This thing, opened up at 50, shot up to what, 220, then shot down to like, what was it, in the 70s? And then in the after hours, it shot all the way back up again. So now look, you have to understand that they halted this stock like 3 times, I think, in opening day. A lot of people panic. Listen, if you got diamond balls of steel and you could hold through all this volatility, God bless you. But the thing that I get a little freaked out about, and honestly, I'm just concerned for you. It's really coming from my heart, is I really would hate to see people sell their AMC, sell their GameStop, jump into this play, and then they wind up getting burnt. Because I've seen it happen with Clove. I've seen it happen with support.com. I've seen it happen. Everyone keeps bringing up Progidity. If you go back to my videos on Prog, okay, first of all, I made money on Prog. I bought it at $3.17, sold it well over $6 a share. It's funny that everyone brings my balls. I made more money on Prog than I did on anything else. But anyway, I always told you never sell your AMC. Never sell your GME. I always would say that. I said if you had some side pennies, some crumbs, put it into Prog. But, people just love to hate on me, so there's nothing I can do about that. But that's not what Teddy Zane is saying. Teddy Zane is saying a completely different thing than the Apefather is saying. I say never sell AMC. I say if you have side money and you want to diversify your portfolio, go for it. Teddy Zane is like, I'm out. He sold all his positions. He sold AMC. He sold everything. He put it all into MEGL, and he has been influencing a lot of apes to sell their AMC. He has been, and that's why I've been breaking Teddy's razor balls, his tiny razor balls. I've been breaking it for a reason, because, man, why are you making people sell AMC, brother? And what a piece of garbage you would feel like if AMC has the MOAS. Could you imagine? Could you imagine something like this happens? Could you imagine someone sells their AMC, jumps in this thing right at let's say it opens on Monday. Let's just say 250. Let's just, for argument's sake, people jump in at 250, right? Let's just the thing plummets back down to 70. Then they sell. They lose all their AMC money, right? And then guess what? A week later or a couple of days later, I'm not saying to this is going to happen. We're just talking hypothetically. AMC has the MOAS. People are gonna probably jump off a bridge, man. I mean, people, and it could be, they're gonna be, Teddy, why did you make me do this? That's the only thing I have against Teddy. It's just like, look, if Teddy was telling people, don't sell your AMC, you know what I mean? If you have some side extra money and you want to play with these other plays, man, I would have nothing bad to say about Teddy. Teddy Zane constantly thinks that I have negative things to say about him. I have nothing negative to say about Teddy. I want him to make all the money in the world. I'm very happy he's making money. God bless him. God bless his family, man. I wish him nothing but the best of health and happiness and success. But dude, man, why do you have to bash and trash AMC so much that people are selling AMC to jump into, MEGL. And what happens if it doesn't work? Listen, Teddy, you don't have a crystal ball. Okay, there's only anything. If there's anything guaranteed in this world, it's death and taxes. There's nothing guaranteed. How do you know this thing doesn't open at 250 and plummets? And people jump in and they sell their AMC. That's all I'm saying, man. That's my beef with Teddy. Other than that, I think he's a great guy. I think Teddy's a great guitar player, by the way. I've heard him play. He was actually on the Howard Stern show. I'm surprised he doesn't talk about that because that's pretty badass. He's a really, really great guitar player. I think he's a smart guy. I got nothing against him. I think he's a successful dude. But just the only thing is, why do you have to steer people out of AMC? That's my problem. And it could turn into a friggin' catastrophe if they lose money and then they can't get back into AMC. That's all I'm saying. But I'm not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. I'm an entertainer. AMC, GameStop to Pluto. Wow!